Well, hello and good morning and or good afternoon, depending on the time that you're watching my video. What's up, kids? How are you doing today? I hope that you're doing great. I hope that you're doing fine. You already know, first things first, what's up? Today it's Wednesday, May 20th. Wednesday, May 20th. It's the valley bottom of the week. We're getting closer to the most beautiful day of the week, that is Friday. Yes. All right. Today's work is quite easy, extremely easy. We're gonna be working with global citizenship. We're gonna be comparing the cultures of the Eastern Hemisphere. Okay. Remember, we're learning about the Eastern Hemisphere, so we're going to compare the cultures of the Eastern Hemisphere. Then we're gonna be working with think tank, but nothing to worry about. It's just mental calculation. So you're gonna have it quite easy. Mental calculation is nothing that you have to worry about. Uh, but, but, let's pass list. Let's see, we have Isabella, Sophie, Beas, Cesar, Luis Fernando, Mr. President, Rachel, Shadana, Emir, Ezra, Edu, Sueli, Raimi, Abby, Valerie, Mitch, my twinsy Michelle, Georgette, Xavier, Anna, George, Dante, Alexa, Tobarcita, Karish, Becca, Asa, and Patty. I hope that all of you are watching my video and that you're ready to work. Like I said today, it's quite easy, really, really easy. So for daily routine, we're gonna watch a video. If you're not able to listen to it properly, please copy the link of the video, as you can see, as you're going to see it in a moment when I share the screen. Copy it, write it all down, or just search for it, okay? And you're gonna be able to watch and listen the video properly. I hope that we're able to watch it. Remember that sometimes YouTube has these copyright things that they think we're violating the rules. I hope it doesn't happen this time. But yeah, if it happens, just make sure, if you're not able to watch the video in my video right now, make sure to copy the I forgot the name, the URL. Yeah, the URL, so you can search for it, or I'll tell you how to search for it. Okay. We're going to watch as daily routine a video that has to do something with global citizenship. Okay. So let's get down to business. For global citizenship, we're going to be working with pages 120, 121. Okay, 120, 121, only 2 pages. And think tank is going to be page 164. That is mental calculation. So let me share my screen with you. There we go, page 120. What is in your lunchbox? You're gonna be like, didn't you say we're going to watch a video? Yes, but first we need to focus in our topic. What is in your lunchbox? We have already seen some stuff, some points of the Eastern Hemisphere culture. How are they alike? How are they different? And we're gonna be comparing them, but what better way to compare culture than with their food? Okay? For example, you know I love food. I love tacos. And we have talked about it in class many times before. If we compare our culture with the American culture and we compare it with the tacos, there's no way American tacos can compare to our tacos. Our tacos are the original tacos. What they do, it's blasphemy. I mean, I'm sorry. That is not a taco. That is more like a quesadilla. Okay? A quesadilla, you know, it's totally different. But their tacos are not real tacos. So we could actually compare the culture, the way they see, the way they believe they're eating something, when that something is not actually what they should actually be eating. What do I mean with this? If an American person tells you, "Oh, I'm gonna eat tacos," you're gonna be like, "No, you're gonna try to eat imitation of tacos." Real tacos are in Mexico. You need to try them. Okay, so their culture is different. What they believe it's a taco is actually a quesadilla. Uh, and we have real tacos. So we can actually learn about culture by comparing their food. As you can see in here, you have the food from Japan, the food from Malawi, and the food from Italy. We're gonna work with it in a moment, but let's get down to the work of today, the video that I told you that we're gonna have as daily routine. As you can see in here, it says, I'll go back to the other page. Give me 1 second. Here, this part, I need you to check it. It says how to make inari sushi hanami bento lunchbox recipe. If you write down that in the YouTube search, you're gonna find a video. How to make inari sushi. Again, how to make inari sushi hanami bento lunchbox recipe. If you just write how to make inari sushi, it's going to appear, okay? But if you write the rest of it, it would be directly to the video that we're watching. In case that you're not able to listen to it properly, okay? The woman is speaking English, but she's from Japan. The subtitles are in Japanese for the people that are watching the video, okay? How to make inari sushi, hanami bento box recipe. Ready? I'm sorry, it seems that I am having some difficulty with how I speak. My brain is working too fast. I'm quite sorry. Let's continue. So let's watch the video. If you already wrote down this, we can watch the video. Let's get down to business. I'll make it big. Let's wait a tiny bit. I think it's gonna be better if I just do it a little because, you know, it's like lagging. So I don't want that to happen. Let's watch the video. Let me put the volume up. Just give me 1 second. All the way up. There we go. This is going to be awesome. Trust me.
How to make ohana which is a mental box for sakura viewing. I'm going to show you how to make inari sushi in this video, which is a perfect recipe for parties or any kind of event. So I hope you can try it out, and I hope you enjoy it. Alright, I went to sakura viewing on the weekend, but the weather was cold and cloudy, and the sakura trees weren't in full bloom. But I have some clips from that time, so I'm going to share that in the end of the video, so I hope you enjoy. If your rice cooker has a sushi mode, please use sushi mode to cook rice.
If you have one steamer that has sushi mode, you should do it. Bento box is something that they do, okay?
Deep fried tofu pouch.
The bento box, I'll stop the video for a moment. The bento box is something that you eat all the time in Japan. Even if you go to work, if you go to school, you usually have a bento box. A bento box is your lunch box, okay? But the way Japanese prepare the bento box is something extremely amazing and special. Some parents, some kids prepare bento box for their friends and share it, okay? Usually the girls are the ones that put more effort into preparing a bento box because they do cute forms, they do I don't know, a little bird face and stuff like that. They sometimes draw, they sometimes even make anime characters with the food, with the rice, with the egg, with the items that they're gonna put into the bento box. So it is actually kind of an art to do a bento box. But besides the way it looks, the food that they have in there is extremely tasty, is extremely good, and most perfect thing is extremely healthy. Remember, Japanese people eat healthy things. They don't eat fast food like we Mexicans or Americans do. They eat extremely healthy. Their food is extremely yummy, extremely delicious. It has a really good taste. So let's keep on watching so you can see how they prepare this bento box.
Place the abulagi lengthwise and trace it with a chopstick to make it easy to open. Cut in halves and open. To make a change, you can turn the skins inside out. Put the abulagi in boiling water for a minute to remove the excess oil. Now drain and soak them in a bowl of water to cool. Stack up 3-4 pieces at a time, then drain well. Now you need dashi broth. You can use water. I'm using sugar substitute, but you can use regular sugar, of course.
Ooh.
Then you need mini and soy sauce. Mix well. Then put abulagi and bring to a boil.
That looks
Then
good.
turn the heat down to low and cover with a drop lid. Simmer until the liquid is reduced to quarter. When it's done, stop the heat and let them cool completely. Now let's make sushi vinegar. You need sugar, salt, vinegar, then mix well. Now place the cooked rice in a bowl. Then add the sushi vinegar while the rice is hot and cut through the rice using a rice puddle.
That looks
Mix
good.
some sesame seeds if you like. Now divide the rice into 14 equal portions. Wet your hands and make small balls of sushi rice.
Ooh.
Take a piece of abulagi and lightly press with your hand to remove the excess liquid. Fold back the cut edge to make it easy to stuff the rice. Now stuff a bowl of sushi rice and close the pouch. To make them gorgeous, you can top with your favorite toppings. Ikanago is my favorite. My grandma made this. Crab meat is my favorite too.
That looks really good.
This one is refreshing. If you follow my Instagram, you know that I eat this often. Now place them in a bento box with any kind of your favorite side dishes. And now it's done.
Doesn't that look delicious? I don't know about you, but the way they prepare it, the way they present it into the bento box, because it's not a normal lunchbox. The bento box, you can buy it in the internet, and it's they have different shapes, different forms, different sizes, but it's especially for bento, okay? The way they do it is extremely good. I mean, this lunchbox, this is not a lunchbox. Just what I told you, Japanese use bento box, okay? Malawi, I'm not so sure how they do it in Malawi. And Italy, yeah, probably looks like that. I haven't gone to school in Italy, so I'm not sure about how the lunchbox looks in Italy. But Japanese, this is totally not how it looks. They always bring a bento box, okay? Now, going back to this whole idea of the lunch boxes, what can you notice in these three images? We have Japan, Malawi, and Italy. Are they eating the same? Are the elements raw, cooked, or maybe just heated up in a frying pan? Maybe they're fried, maybe they're cooked. maybe they're baked. Okay, what can you see? Are they eating all of them meat? Are they eating fish? Are they eating are they using seeds like rice, like maybe beans? Are they using vegetables? Are they using fruits? Are they using spices? What do you think they have similar and different? Why am I asking you this? Because looking at the images, you have to write three similarities of the lunchbox of Japan, Malawi, and Italy, and three differences that you can notice right away from the Japanese lunchbox, the Malawi lunchbox, and the Italian lunchbox. Okay, so you have to write similarities on this part, differences on this part. Okay, share your team's answers with the class, listen for similarities and differences. We cannot do that, but I'm going to enjoy reading what you find similar and what you find different in these three lunch boxes: Italian, Malawi, and Japanese. Okay, after that, we move to page 121. Comparing cultures, search for answers. Read and listen to the following text. Careful in there. What are we going to do? I need you to first read. Okay? First read. Then you can listen to the track. I need you to first read to make sure that you're practicing reading and practicing a correct pronunciation. How? Maybe you don't know how to pronounce the name of the girl, Bahula. Maybe it's Bahula, maybe not. But how are you going to know? Once you read it, you are going to listen to the track and then you're going to be like, oh, it's not pronounced like that. It is pronounced this way. And then you're going to learn the correct pronunciation. So please first read and then listen to the track 29. Here, you're going to learn about two different persons. One is a girl from India, and the other girl, and the other one is a girl from Germany. Okay, they are both in the Eastern Hemisphere, but their countries are way apart, are way different, and therefore their culture is totally different from one to another. So you're going to learn different things about them. Okay, once you do that, you're going to tell yourself, how are Petra, that is the girl from Germany, and Bahula, the girl from India, similar and different at the same time? What do they have in common? What do they have different? Are you, for example, do you have the same things like a Canadian boy, a Canadian girl? Do you have the same things as an Argentinian person, a person from Venezuela? Do you have the same culture, the same ideas, food, clothing from Tijuana to Cancun to Mexico City to Chihuahua? Do you have it? Careful in there. For example, I remember when I went to Argentina. I was quite young. I had like 15 years old, and I went to Reconquistado in Argentina, and in there I had a friend. Her name was Agostina, and Agostina. I remember one day I was there with her, and she told me, "Hey, do you like friegas?" And I was like, "What? Sorry, come again? Do I like what?" And she said, "Yeah, do you like friegas?" And I was like, "Uh, no. Who is going to like friegas? Are you crazy? No, why would I like friegas?" And she's like, "Well, I love friegas." And I was like, wait, what? Really? I mean, how would you like a friega? No, that's not good. Why? And she's like, okay, wait. What is friega for you? And I was like, okay, friega is when you have a really big thing and something bad is happening to you. You know, maybe you get into a big problem. Maybe mom and dad are going to spank your butt. I don't know. Friega is when you have something really bad in Mexico. And she's like, oh, well, here in Reconquistado, A friega is a party. And I was like, oh, oh, then yes, I like friegas. Of course I do. She's like, oh, okay, I'm asking you because we're going to a friega. And I was like, oh, okay, sounds perfect to me. But the idea in there is like, I didn't know what she meant. I mean, I thought I knew because in Mexico it means something, but in Argentina, in Reconquistado, it meant something else. So I was like, oh, okay, that is totally different. So that's what I mean. Even if we are in the same continent, even if we speak Spanish, even if we somehow share a bit of culture, it is totally different. Yes, we have the same language, Spanish, but the words they use, the way they speak, it's different from us. So now imagine the Eastern Hemisphere with the Western Hemisphere, or country to country in the same hemisphere, like in here with the Indian girl and the German girl. Totally different. So I need you to think, what similarities, what difference do you see in both? Okay. After that, we move to think tank. Mental calculation, page 164. You already know how to do it. You already asked mom and dad to help you with this. Maybe your brother, your sister, whoever is there with you. 10 operations, basic mathematic operations. You already know multiplication, division, subtraction, addition. You cannot write anything, just the result. After mom, dad, whoever helps you, dictates the 10 operations, they are going to check if your result is correct. If it's not correct, then you have to write the correct result next to the mistake. And that's pretty much all the work of today. Let me stop sharing my screen with you. Okay, let's summarize the work of today. Today, we work with global citizenship. We just watched a video of a bento box and how the lunchbox is in Japan. We saw how to prepare inari sushi, hanami bento box. Okay, it is way different from our food, right? It is completely different. I don't know about you, but I haven't seen someone bringing bento box like that. Maybe if you have paid attention to our little Korean kids that we have at school, you can see that some of them bring something similar to a bento box. Okay, it is something quite similar, and they prepare it quite similar to a bento box. Okay, but from us, that you bring your lunchbox and you take out the sandwich, you didn't see a sandwich in the video, did you? The way they prepare food, it's totally different from one country to another. The same happens from one state to another, okay? So we saw 3 different lunchboxes, one from Japan, one from Malawi, and one from Italy. And you are going to write down 3 similarities and 3 differences according to the images that you are watching. After that, we move to the next page, that is page 121. You're going to read first, and then after you finish reading all the text, you're going to listen to track 29 to see if you made the correct pronunciation. What is the text about? You're going to be comparing 2 cultures, the culture of India and the culture of Germany, with the text of 2 different girls, okay? You're going to see how the culture is different. Remember, culture, it can include religion, language, clothing, food, even the sports, okay? That kind of things are different from one country to another. Maybe they are, maybe they are not. Maybe they have similarities, maybe they have differences, okay? That's also what you have to do in that page. You don't have to write anything, you're just going to tell yourself, okay, I see these similarities in these 2, but I have also these differences with them. So it's not that complicated. After you finish working with the pages 120 and 121, we moved to page 164, that is think tank, mental calculation. You already know how to work mental calculation. It's quite easy. You just have to tell mom, dad, whoever is there with you that can help you, to dictate 10 operations, basic mathematic operations: subtraction, addition, multiplication, division. You cannot write anything, just the result. After mom, dad, whoever helps you dictates then they have to help you check the results. If it's correct, check mark. If it's incorrect, circle it and write the correct result next to your mistake. That's all the work of today. As you can see, today is going to be quite simple, quite easy. So make sure to send your work, okay? I'm really happy, like I said before in the live session videos, because most of you have sent the work complete. Maybe some of you are a bit behind, but I'm quite proud of you because you're doing an amazing, extremely good job. So thank you so much, mom, dad, kids, for doing this job. I know it hasn't been easy. I know it has been difficult, but you have managed to do it. And I'm really thankful for your effort and support. So that's all for today. See you tomorrow. Take care. Love you all. Teacher Roy signs out. Bye-bye.